When Tyson Fury announced press conference, everyone wondered what he wanted to say, especially since Alexander Usyk was not going to be present. Since Sugar Hill has not been seen in his training video, I assumed he was fired and wanted to keep the public informed. But Tyson Fury made a statement, and it was a shade to the legendary Mike Tyson. Tyson Fury branded him as an average heavyweight, while praising Evander Holyfield as the greatest cruiserweight of all time. Here is what he has to say.
They get found wanting, and even the greatest cruiserweights that's ever lived, Evander Holyfield, when he stepped up to the big boys in Big Daddy Bo and Lennox Lewis, he was found wanting. You can beat the average big ones, but you can't beat the elite big ones, because size really matters, and we have weight divisions for a reason.
I don't know if Tyson did this conference to instill lost confidence in himself, but saying when Evander Holyfield faced an elite heavyweight, he lost. So, where does that leave Mike Tyson? Average heavyweight boxer? Many of you might have not figured out now, but he was using Anthony Joshua's situation with Alexander Usyk to compare Mike Tyson versus Evander Holyfield fights. Usyk has beaten Joshua twice, same way Tyson and Holyfield fought. So, Tyson Fury insinuated that when Evander Holyfield met an elite heavyweight, he was thoroughly beaten. And you know whom he was referring to? It is the greatest critique of Anthony Joshua, Lennox Lewis. I know what you were thinking. Oh, it doesn't mean it was Mike Tyson. But who made Evander Holyfield popular? It was Mike Tyson, same way Anthony Joshua made Alexander Usyk popular. Many of we boxing fans have a short memories of good times. When Anthony Joshua was knocking out people, everyone supported him. The moment he lost, everyone began to throw shades, insult, and many even said he was finished. Imagine Anthony Joshua bit the ears of Alexander Usyk. What would be the story? I mean, he threw away the belts and people still attack him for it till date. Well, I do not really feel sorry for Mike Tyson though. He is one of Tyson Fury fanboy and thinks Anthony Joshua has no chance against him anyway. But then, it was clear what Tyson meant, for those who knows how to think deep. Tyson Fury thinks Evander Holyfield and Alexander Usyk shares the same story, while also relating Anthony Joshua to Mike Tyson, someone whom boxing saved. Remember, Anthony Joshua was a construction worker before he ventured into boxing, same way Mike Tyson was living a rough life. But their story are not even similar. Neither is Usyk's story similar to Evander Holyfield. I mean, why is Tyson Fury acting like he is invincible as if we didn't witness the Francis Ngannou fight? To show the bias that exists against Anthony Joshua, people have been making excuses for him. Oh, he didn't train for Francis, he undermined him. AJ had footage. Did Floyd Mayweather had any footage when he decided to toy with Conor McGregor for 10 rounds? Even Tyson said he trained for 12 weeks. But here we are, the biased boxing fans who think Anthony Joshua doesn't deserve enough credit. So, what Tyson was saying is that he will floor Usyk come May 18th, which I actually believe he will beat Usyk. Yeah, a unanimous decision I believe, or you may call it a one-sided beating. Although, I don't know if we are going to see a repeat of Errol Spence Jr. versus Terence Crawford, but I believe Tyson Fury will be too much for Usyk. And then, everyone is going to hop off Usyk train. But saying Evander Holyfield was beaten by an elite heavyweight means Mike Tyson was not an elite during his time. He was simply an average fighter who knocked out bums from the beginning of his career. Tyson could also be saying Mike Tyson beat an old Larry Holmes, same way you all think Anthony Joshua beat an old Vladimir Klitschko. Who else did Mike Tyson beat that we think is not elite? Mike Tyson had a great career and I am sure everyone would agree. No one is in the position to judge whatever happened, but I personally believe if Mike Tyson remained disciplined, neither Evander Holyfield nor Lennox Lewis would have beat him. The prime Iron Mike was a wrecking ball who would catch anybody. But Mike trained the person who embarrassed Tyson Fury, so how can he throw such subtle shade to the legendary Mike Tyson? Inasmuch as you guys like trash talking and think Tyson cannot be defeated, implying that Holyfield beat below average is simply saying Mike Tyson was never elite. And only Lennox Lewis was elite during his era, and it is no news though. Lennox Lewis has always praised Tyson Fury and was always ready to throw shades at Anthony Joshua. Even when Francis Ngannou embarrassed Tyson in Riyadh, Lennox still came out to say Tyson won fair and square. Well, May the 18th is here and I am rooting for Tyson Fury to win. But what happens if Alexander Usyk outboxed him? What would he rate himself? Would he still see himself as one invincible fighter? Perhaps he will blame it on the cut? Well, we are about to find out come May 18th if there are no new excuse. So, what do you think? Tyson saying Evander Holyfield was beaten when he faced real heavyweight in Lennox Lewis. Was he implying that Mike Tyson was an average heavyweight? Let me know what you think in the comments section. And guys, like and share this video. Subscribe if you haven't, and you can also follow us on Instagram, Punchcraft Corner. See you soon.